All right, tribe, quick poll. How many of you woke up this TGIM morning 100% sure of everything that's going to happen today? Exactly. Not even Siri or Google or AI, also known as Bert or Ernie, as some of us affectionately call them here, can do that. Am I right? But you know what? Gotta love the granddaughters, eh? You know what? Even when we don't see clearly our next step, our next solution, or our next new friend, we still have one unbeatable tool in our belt: faith and optimism. Well, that's maybe two tools, right? Why? Because optimism opens doors for our faith. Always. As Helen Keller put it, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. That's our faith in action. That's what makes things happen. Now, sure, it's not always easy to do, but if you do it right, it's almost foolproof. And as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminded us, faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. You don't have to see it. Faith can take it. In over 50 years of personal practice within our family businesses, with my dad, my mom, and my brothers and sisters, and so many others, and this team and this tribe now has proven it again and again and again. When a space opens up, a vacuum fills. When we are ready, solutions appear. When we need it most and it's tribe critical, the next shows up. That's not wishful thinking. That's our history. That's experience. That's been us for over 50 years now. Now, maybe not always exactly with perfect timing or the one we think we ought to have it in, but it is us and it's always worked. Now, as Team Miracle, the miracle makers, we can do the same. And as our old friend Mrs. No Doubtfire likes to say, with her little brogue accent, "Oh, Dinah, fash yourselves, love. The good Lord's got more answers than you've got questions." And she's right. Without a doubt, Mrs. No Doubtfire, right? And Winston Churchill even once said, a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Which are you? That's the spirit that's carried us this far, the one of optimism, and will continue to carry us, and whoever practices this with us forward. Make sense? Capiche, right? So maybe here's our challenge for this week. When the next challenge or opportunity or problem, however you call it, comes up, meet it with optimism. No doubt, no dread, no negativity, no whining, no complaining. Stay positive. And when uncertainty creeps in and you can't get rid of it, remind yourself, we've always found a way. And I mean always. And when you're tempted to doubt, even with this exercise, borrow faith from your tribe mates. Don't poison them, borrow it to unpoison you if you're in that state. And let's not be planting any seeds of doubt either for yourself or for anyone else on your team or our tribe. Can't certainly spread that. We can always discuss solutions, yes. We're not running away from problems or closing our eyes to them, but sometimes silence can be golden too, because in that space, the answer will come or can come. Optimism isn't blind, it's bold, and it's what happens and opens the next door for us. So let's face this week with no doubt, no fear, pure optimism, in the spirit of stress-free solution seeking, trusting, sincere, selfless service, our hashtag SSSTSSS. That's not just ET's positive thinking. That's our power. Yes, so let's pass this test with a good laugh along the way and borrow Mrs. No Doubtfire's lovely accent and always uplifting spirit. Yes, what do you say? Oh, my chickadees, have an awesome week and make it great. Cheers and ciao.